Today, we're going to go over a developer workflow. As you all know, you can use Mockplus's full design and prototyping suite to create incredible mockups from scratch. You can also import designs from tools such as Figma, Sketch, Axure, Adobe XD and Photoshop through our plugins. These provide another agile use of our complete design platform. Today, we're looking at how developers can use Mockplus to communicate and work more closely and efficiently with their design teams. Close collaboration results in a better and faster implementation of the designer's prototypes. Here we have received a completed design project. Let's have a look and see what the designer is handing off, and what developers can do within Mockplus. When we first click to enter the project, we arrive at the storyboard. In the storyboard, we can view all the pages of the entire design project and organize the pages with logic lines. Here, the designer has already used logic lines to connect the pages and create a user flow to help us, as a developer, better understand the project framework and visually show us the design ideas. In the artboard list on the left, we can mark each page to inform team members of the development progress of the page, or by adding coloured tags to convey the progress or priority of an artboard. Let's select a page by double-clicking it to enter the single page mode. Here we have 5 modes that help us perform our entire design collaboration and handoff workflow. The first is comment mode. If we have anything to ask or say to the designer or product manager, we can comment directly on the design. The comments will be displayed in the right-hand panel for everyone in the team to see and follow up. The second mode is review mode. This is a mode mainly provided to designers or product managers to comment and add custom specs directly on the page in order to make correct implementation easier. In this mode, you can add manual specs such as color values, distance, coordinates, dimensions of a region. As a developer, gone are the days when you had to ask for all the important design details in an email or document. Now, using Mockplus, in addition to the auto-generated specs, designers can directly leave manual markups on the design in review mode, adding all the important custom specs. So when you go into development mode, you can view the specs, seeing both the auto-generated and manually added specs directly on the design. So let's switch to development mode. As developers, we'll be using development mode the most to view important layer data and specs. We can even copy code and download images and assets. Here are some of the most important features. When we click to select a layer, the right-hand panel can display all the detailed data of the layer, such as coordinates, text style and size, and the layer's color value. Click on a value, such as text style, content or color value, to quickly copy it to your clipboard. Using the Find Duplicate function in the Color section, we can quickly locate the layers that use the same color on the page. When we hold Shift to select multiple layers, we can see distance between selected layers and their relevant dimensions. After selecting a layer, we can hold down the Alt key and hover the mouse on another layer to view the component's distance specs in regard to other components, labels, and the selected layer's frame. In the right-hand panel, we can then copy the code snippet with one click, and as Mockplus supports instantaneous switching between different development languages, your code is ready, no matter which code language you need. At the top of the right-hand panel, we can switch between different development platforms, with a total of 4 different platforms: Web H5, iOS, Android, and Custom. After switching between platforms, we go back into the main menu and see the data in the right-hand panel has applied the unit in the code section. And here you can also select the relevant development language. If there are asset files on the page, we can also download the files all at once. You can choose the asset ratio, format, and enable compression, automatic size conversion, and more in the settings. Let's go to the prototype mode. Here, we can add interactions to the design page to quickly make an interactive prototype. So you can translate static designs into interactive prototypes with simple drag and drop. The final mode that developers will use is presentation mode. That allows us to preview interactive prototypes quickly in the same window to see how the real app would work. That's all for today's workflow content. Mockplus can help your team work smoother and more efficiently. Use it with your team to speed up your design and development process to implement apps perfectly.